Rock it out.
Fucking peace and chill, bro.
It's too bright here on the brighter side. Look at the
keep
sun.
the shades on, man. Yeah. What's going on?
Hey.
If you're at home, toss your shades on. We're having a bright one today. Be with us. We're fucking chilling. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah,
know
we have
what
a
I'm
sun
saying?
emoji too. If you want to throw that in the chat,
Throw the
we
suns
love
in the
it.
chat. It's too bright. It's too bright.
Too bright.
Yeah, man. What's going on? This is the Brighter Side Live. I'm Ed Larson.
I'm Amber Nelson.
Hell yeah. Oh, what's up? Czar626. Excited for this. I can really use some brighter side today. Throw it in. Let's kick this pig. We got a piggy in the chat. We got suns in the chat.
Look at all these suns in the chat.
Look at these.
Everybody,
People are
great
beautiful.
job, cool
yes,
cats.
all right. So, like as always, at the end of the show, we're going to get to some personal gripes from you fuckers, okay? So here's what we want you to do. You're feeling some dookie. You're feeling some bad stuff. Throw it in the chat. We got James over here monitoring the chat. So he sees a gripe. He's going to toss it down to me. I'm going to get to it at the end of the show. So go ahead. You throw them in there. And we love you.
We love you. Yeah, throw them on in. Well, we got some cool mail.
Yes.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, we got a bunch. We've been getting a lot of very cool mail. Someone sent me a bunch of Cassidy sent me a bunch of overnight oats because they know I'm trying to be healthy.
Cassidy?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Cassidy. Shout out to you. But another shout out to High West Wild's own Rebecca Zwan. How do you say it? Zwanzig. She sent us a bunch of beautiful art. Check out this stuff. This stuff's
Look
great.
how gorgeous
Look
this
at
is.
this. Yeah, this is a lot of good stuff here.
Go check out her page.
Yeah, check out her page. High West Wild. We got a bunch more. She sent some to both of us. Amber and I took the dark ones. Amber took the light ones.
Yeah.
It made a lot of sense that way. We got snakes. We got flowers. It's really beautiful stuff. I think this would make amazing wallpaper.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think like if you put this all together, it could really do a wall. But we're gonna be. I just moved into my new place, and so I need some stuff, and so this is really gonna work out.
That's perfect. Yeah, I got some stuff too. I'm so excited. Look at that Rorschach.
Yeah, it's gonna go right in the kitchen. All right, yeah, Amber. What do you think? What Rorschach me on this?
Rorschach?
What do you see? What do you see?
I see somebody saying like hello, and their arms are open and they're like smiling.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, see, like these are the arms right here, and like they're smiling, and there's the hair.
Oh, yeah, I do see that. I see that. That's very nice. All right, for this one, I'll do this one. Okay. I see. Oh, Nerese 47 got to grab my sunglasses from the car. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wallace boy, so hot. I got to put my sunnies on. Rock and roll. All right, I'm looking at this. Obviously, it's a moth of some sort, but you know what? I'm seeing the most beautiful moth in the world. Like, this is a moth that's like, you know what? Butterflies are ugly. I'm beautiful. I'm the hottest moth in the world. Butterflies are like knocking this moth's door down the fucking screw. You know what I'm saying?
Moths are like goth butterflies.
Yeah, they really are.
To be honest. And if you want to send cool stuff, P.O. Box 470, North Hollywood, California, 91603.
Look at you.
I got it up here, baby.
I got it up in mine too. I didn't know you had it in yours.
I got it right up in my noggin. Also, somebody sent me a sewing machine.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. I don't know who, because it didn't have a name on it. Thank you. Let me know who did so I can give you a proper thank you. I'm going to start using it immediately.
DM Amber Smelson on Instagram. Check it out. I'm Eddie Toons. You can let me know, but you should tell her.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's so much. It's the postage.
The postage alone must have been expensive.
On a sewing machine must be through the roof.
Through the roof. But I tell you what, I'm going to sew patches on my roof. I'm going to sew pants. I'm going to sew a bucket hat.
Now, is patches like a cat that you're going to sew to the roof?
That's right. With a staple gun.
Oh, man. So we do this show every other week on after Spun. You know, we do it at 6:30. Thank you for sticking around for a half hour. I know you guys, you got to go do some stuff. Maybe that's a good time to cook or whatever you got to do. But I appreciate you sticking around. Next week is going to be Tears of a Clown and then us, and then we go in the loop and loop and loop. And so next week, Tears of a Clown is going to have Kid Cadet on. So please check that out. It's going to be a hoot. Them Runny Eggs. First time watching, long time pod guy. Amber is my spirit animal.
Yay!
That's nice. Are we allowed? I thought we weren't allowed to say that. Now I'm not shaming.
Well,
I'm
when
just
you say
talking.
it's a
I'm just
compliment
talking.
to me, it's a whatever. But
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I love it.
I
Thank
like
you.
the term spirit animal, but I don't want to piss anyone off.
Yeah, I know.
You
Let
know?
us know.
Or maybe you just be like, I feel like a dog.
I feel like a dog. Well, you can write us at thebrightersidelpn@gmail.com if you have any sort of gripes or problems. We're going to read it. We read it.
Your fucking brain is on fire today with these memories.
I can't stop it.
The brighter side, lpn@gmail.com. You want also, if you want any secret gripes that you don't want to write in the chat because your screen name's there and all that shit, you go ahead, you'll email them, and we'll get to them the next time we do the show. We'll save them, and we'll bring it back, and we won't mention your name or nothing. You don't have to put your screen name up there. If your mama's watching and you're pissed off at your mama and you want to yell about her, you can just tell us, and she'll never know, even if she's watching.
Because grandmamas don't know how to get on Twitch.
Yeah, Carrie Joe. I saw a clip from Pee Wee's Playhouse where the food in the fridge threw a birthday party for the ham. Made me think ahead. Oh my God! Well, the ham deserves a party. That's for goddamn sure.
I had 4 slices of ham today.
Today?
Yeah, today.
I'm so proud. And you had stewed pork.
That was yesterday.
Oh wow! You're on a piggy train.
I know, and I said I wasn't going to eat pig, and look at me now.
You know what it is? Once you make the declaration, you're like, all right, let me get a bunch in real quick.
Yeah,
Set a
real
date.
quick.
Set a date.
Right.
All right, so we got some personal gripes over here. What do you got going on?
I'll go first.
Yeah,
So
please.
I'm trying to sort of redecorate my house now that's a little more open. And there's all this cool stuff I see on Facebook Marketplace. I'm talking like an area rug that's an antique for $20, right? But I don't have a car. So, and I don't want to get a car because I think it's just not for me. But I also don't want to order stuff from IKEA and Amazon. So what do I do?
Well, all right. There's a couple things I think you could do. This is more advice than you're comforting you during your gripe. But I think that you're a very proud person, which I think is a great thing. But you need to ask a favor or two occasionally. You know. Carrie Joe, Amber, and Ed are becoming one. That's right. We've been one. Welcome to the team. One is the loneliest number, but there's 2 of us, so we're fine.
That's right. So I can ask for help.
Yeah, you ask for help. You
If
know,
it's
get someone
something
with a
big.
card. Well, Julie and I can help. You know, obviously it's me telling Julie she's got to help. You know, but because I don't drive a fucking car.
Right.
Well, you know, rent a U-Haul truck. I think it's only $19 for the first hour. Then that's where they get you.
And that's where they get you. But the thing is,
Home
I got to
Depot's
drive
got-
a U-Haul truck through Hollywood.
You can rent pickup trucks from Home Depot really cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, they'd have them for like one-day gigs and stuff. So they charge by the mileage, but it's not that bad. And plus, man with the van, if they're just picking up one thing and bringing it, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also, we're trying to figure out, we needed a couch for our living room, and we didn't know what to do. We found a couch on Facebook Marketplace, and we struck a deal with the person selling it. We threw in an extra $25, and they brought it right to the house.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you never know what you can make with these guys. Hillary is Satan. You can rent a car for the day through Uber. They drop it off to you. You can plan a few pickups of the day and make it work. What are you talking about?
What?
You can rent cars through Uber?
I might just have a whole ass day of making and spending money.
This seems dangerous.
I will.
All right.
Can you imagine if I was your Uber driver?
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be blasting Sexy Red. Pound down. Eat me out. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. I'd be
Yeah.
like, is this okay? Should I turn it up?
I mean, I've heard some awful things on the radio at an Uber driver. So,
right.
you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
All right. My gripe actually leads into my topical jokes for the day. So I'm connecting the two because this is a very personal thing that's happening, and I just need you. And I think this is going to hit home for you too, Amber.
Oh,
so we might
jeez.
need the audience out there to help us out solving this gripe. But apparently, just dropped on the wire, brand new news. I was just reading it, and Red Lobster might be going out of business.
Ed.
Yeah.
What? The cheddar biscuits.
The cheddar biscuits, yeah. They're
Oh
about
my
to
God.
file Chapter 11.
You know,
Yeah.
you can make a chicken and dumplings with the The biscuit mix.
The biscuit
from
mix.
Red Lobster.
I mean, now that biscuit mix has just got so much more expensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the store tonight and just buy a bunch and start hoarding that shit.
I think so, like 5 or 10.
Do you guys eat the Red Lobster biscuits? James, yeah? Gurney? Red Lobster biscuits?
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free! You poor thing. Well, also, it's people like you that cause them to go out of business or file Chapter 11. You know why? You know what they said the cause was, Amber?
Why?
Endless shrimp.
But shrimp are so cheap. They're bugs of the sea.
They're saying that they used to do endless shrimp once a week. And that was they needed to bring up more business after the pandemic, and so they made the endless shrimp an everyday permanent thing. And I don't know, they weren't counting on how fat Americans are, and they lost a lot of money.
You know what, Eddie?
They were not making money on shrimp, and they lost a lot of money on shrimp.
We're going to tell our grandchildren about endless shrimp. I wanted to go to Red Lobster when I found out about endless shrimp, and I was like, no, I should save my money, and because I wanted to invite the crew, like you and Henry and Natalie, endless shrimp, and I was like, nah, wait, pause, and then so I think the solution to this is go for your dreams. There's never going to be an appropriate time.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. You're going to think, oh, I'll just go to that endless shrimp buffet whenever the fuck I feel like it, and then next thing you know, Chapter 11, no more endless shrimp. Now it's back to endless biscuits. And I can't bring Gurney. She's gluten free, so she can't come. She can't, what's she gonna do? She wants the endless shrimp, and so now we're fucked. Now we're looking like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
At the Red Lobster, I'm like, she can't have biscuits. What? 10 shrimp? That's it?
Damn, I mean, a bag of shrimp at Ralph's was $17. So I can see, endless shrimp being a money waster.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to. Yeah, you guys got to comfort me right now in my time here. I'm gonna see some responses to tell me how I'm gonna be okay when I mean, can we do a sad version of the Jumbo Shrimp song for now?
Yeah.
We 2, 3, 4. We are the Jumbo Shrimp, here to play a game. We are the Jumbo Shrimp, here to play a game. Yeah, that's right.
That's sad.
Hilarious. Chapter 11 doesn't necessarily mean they will close. It's an opportunity for them to restructure the business. I know.
No more endless shrimp?
But endless shrimp is done.
Wow.
I'll tell you that much.
I mean, we got it too good for too long. Let's be honest.
That is right. Thank you, Hillary, saying you're right. That is a positive, and I appreciate you with all of my heart. Cooled Odge Picks. Ed busted for illegally distributing biscuit powder. I think I'll distribute it all I want.
Yeah, are we setting like the cheddar? Are we selling cheddar biscuits like cocaine on the street?
Yo, let me see what you got. What you got over there? Come on, you want some biscuit?
Chives?
You want biscuit? You want biscuit? You want biscuit? I'll get you a biscuit.
Yeah, man.
All right, so I wrote some.
You got some jokes?
I wrote some. Yeah, this is a way I like to heal. Is I like to write jokes about the things that make me upset, and so Red Lobster is about to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, citing its endless shrimp deal as the causing factor. They thought that gout would get the patrons to leave, but it turns out it kept them from standing up, thus allowing them to order more shrimp. Red Lobster is the only seafood restaurant that serves whale. Not on the menu, but sitting in the booths. There we go, yes. Bubba Gum Shrimp, once again. Only boat left standing after the storm.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah. Bad day for Red Lobster lovers. Great day for shrimp. Great day for shrimp.
Oh, is the Times Square Margaritaville now this? Oh,
the Times Square went down? Times Square Margaritaville
went down?
Jimmy Buffett's been dead for a week.
Wow. This is sad. But we're not going to be sad because we can make our own endless shrimp. I think we're just going to have to do it like our grandparents did and just like cobble our own shoes, make our own penicillin, and make our own endless shrimp.
Join the military.
That's right.
Go fight the old good fight across the
Chili's.
Old big pond.
Go fight the Chili's.
That was fake news. Margaritaville seems to be open.
Margaritaville's open.
Thank God. What
Got
else
any
am I
jokes?
gonna? We got any jokes? Oh yeah. Let's see. A lot of current weight loss drugs are being sued for being actually unhealthy. You know, I like to do my weight loss the old-fashioned way, swallowing a tapeworm.
Hey, they're delicious. A little Tabasco sauce, some horseradish, slides right down.
That's right. Oh man, and get in there and just eat for me. Num 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 num. An Arizona leader told her followers to get strapped for the upcoming election. I was really excited until I knew she was talking about guns.
Was that
some lady in Arizona?
I know this woman. I know who you're talking about. She's awful. Carrie Lake or something like that.
Yes. Why are they threatening us with guns all the time? Try peace, baby.
It's the desert, man. They just think they can fire a gun and nothing's gonna happen.
I don't know.
It's like there's other ways to kill scorpions.
Arizona, like I love northern Arizona. Southern Arizona is so hot.
Yeah, spiders. You got the hairy spider. You shouldn't be able to shave a spider. They should move.
They should move. Dubai is underwater because the kingdom has been manipulating the weather with cloud seeding, and now it won't stop raining and thundering and storming. Now, call me crazy, but I don't think we should be manipulating the weather.
Yeah.
No. You guys heard this, right? Cloud seeding?
Yeah. They've been doing it for ever since World War II.
What?
Yeah. They used to do it back in the day. It was a way of making cover for the airplanes.
That's because I knew HARP was like a conspiracy theory a few years ago, and now it's like, oh yeah, this cloud seeding, everybody's doing it. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and they try to blame it on the Jews. Yeah, it's everybody.
They don't make the rain.
Yeah, Eisenhower. Talk to him.
So this has been around since World War II?
Yeah. Mayo sommelier, this is boosting my dopamine. Well, if you like clouds.
If you like clouds. What was I about to say? Gosh darn it.
Sorry, I interrupted you by reading by Mayo sommeliers. What is your favorite type of mayo? Do you like, I did the olive oil mayo recently.
I like Duke's.
Duke?
I like Duke's or like Cupid.
Yeah, Dookie. Got the Dookie mayos. It's they name it after my poops.
Yeah. Something in my life is I'm like looking for a new bed frame.
Ooh.
I'm moving up in the world. I want a new bed frame. But
Very
I typed
nice.
in like princess bed frame on Google to look for it. And everyone I like, I go to the reviews and it's like, my 6-year-old daughter loves this bed frame. And I'm like, damn it.
We got to get you past race cars and castles.
I want a race car bed or a castle bed. I really want like a little princess bed. Whatever. I'm an adult woman. If somebody made, I guess this is Disney adults, but if somebody made like race car beds and princess stuff for adults, selling out, baby.
I think it would. Now's the time. Or at least maybe it wouldn't work. I was thinking immediately it'd be good for dorms, but they're growing out. It's the 40-year-olds that want to regress.
We want a race car bed. Can we do a poll in the chat of would you buy a race car bed?
Wow. Would you buy a race car bed? Let us know. I would think it's good for the guest room. But do
not
they
like
come
every
in a
night.
queen?
Yeah.
I'd have to get a minivan.
I don't think they come
I'm a
in
little
queen.
big.
Minivan.
U-Haul truck bed frame. Slime Gang says Dukes is the only option. Strange Rock, Dukes is where it's at.
Dukes is where it's
you
at.
fucking dookie lovers, you all up in there. You fucking let me make your ham salad with your dookies.
Can you imagine getting in like a fight with your wife and then crawling in your race car bed together?
I will go vroom yourself. Just filling up the gas tank. Yes. So, would you like to get into some videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
So speaking of like fashion and sewing, like I like to draw inspiration all around the world and through time. And there's I didn't know this, but take a look at these Japanese construction workers. Their outfits are fucking sick. I love it.
All right.
Japanese construction workers wear some of the most crazy pants and shoes I've ever seen. The fashion trend of workwear, especially with brands like Carhartt, has always been a thing, but I feel like we have not looked into Japanese workwear. Not only for the pants, but they're literally out here wearing tabbies. These particular construction workers are called Toby high-rise workers. As part of their uniform, they're constantly wearing wide-leg pants and really sick footwear because they're always climbing scaffolding. Apparently, these particular pants are called Nika Polka pants or Toby pants.
They look
They're
great.
worn for the specific reason to actually feel the wind changing directions and feel where it's coming from.
They gotta feel
In
the
most
wind
other
change.
countries, workwear tends to be more form-fitting and closer to the body to just avoid getting caught on things. For these Japanese workers, wide and baggy is definitely the way to go. In Japan, these workers are being emulated in the fashion world, especially when it comes to the pairing
Let
of
'em
these
have
wide
it.
leg trousers that actually cinch at the bottom into tabby footwear. I did some research, and you can actually buy these pants for not that crazy of a price at Japanese workwear sites like this one.
It's pretty
These
expensive.
guys definitely have.
Yeah, go buy those pants though. 144.
Yeah, if I can talk about MC Hammer.
Right.
It's a
But they're like
construction joke.
they're synced out. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're, sorry, I missed it.
Snikey Thwip says, you know, an adult with a race car bed. Fuck.
Absolutely, you're gonna come buckets in that race car bed, right?
You think so? I imagine. Maybe you think he comes fast? How long to the finish line?
How long?
Yeah.
I would say it goes like guy with a mattress on the floor. He's the best fuck, and then it's the guy with the race car bed. He's right underneath.
Yeah. The problem with the race car bed guy is his roommate's sitting there with a checkered flag, letting him know when the last lap is.
That's right. He's the cuck with the flag.
All right. So if you have ever seen the stream before, you know that I enjoy friendship with animals. And usually I like animals with, you know, unlikely friendships with animals like a golden retriever and an elephant or something like that. I enjoy it's something I like to spend my time watching when I'm alone. But today I'm taking it one step further, and some of these could be controversial, some of these could be considered you're getting too close to this animal. But all of my videos today are humans that are very close with animals.
Oh, is there a moose involved? I've always wanted to make friends with a moose,
I
but
mean,
apparently I can't.
No, you shouldn't. You should not.
Why?
Because they will clip clop you to death.
But I can move.
I don't know, but they're strong. They're also like 12 feet tall.
Yeah, we love a tall king.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Can he fit in the race car bed with me?
I bet he'll try. He'll try. But the first one today is a little child who has made friends with a crow. Look at this little guy.
I love this.
They
2
could
years
spend
old.
hours just playing. Russell is a wild bird. He's not around all the time, but when Otto is outside, he will never leave Otto's side. When we go inside, he will sit outside the window because he wants Otto to go outside with him.
How adorable is this?
When I pick up Otto from kindergarten, Russell will sit on our roof and make sure that Otto is home.
Are they like
Even
German
though
or something?
Russell and Otto
Think so.
are really great
Otto.
friends, I never leave them unsupervised.
You're not worried it's gonna
Russell
peck its
will
eyeballs
only
out?
allow
Yeah.
Otto to pet him. Whenever I tried, he will leave. They have a special bond.
He kissed the crow.
They kissed. It's so
kissed the
sweet.
crow.
Oh. Alex, that guy says that is a witch. LOL.
That is a
Future
witch.
Future witch.
A
Or
warlock.
Thank you.
I feel like warlocks are a little, untrustworthy.
Yeah,
But I don't
witches are witches. People say witches are untrustworthy,
No, I
but
wouldn't.
only towards men. Yeah, no, or if you're like sure, if you're a little boy and you taste delicious, a witch is untrustworthy.
I know.
But if you're a woman,
Why do witches love children so much? And I will say that, oh, by the way, with the Japanese pants that are $115, that is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking like high fashion, pairing it up,
well, also they got to be durable if they're construction. A lot of construction stuff is very, Carhartt's very expensive.
That'll last
you're
your whole
paying
life.
for the quality here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's how bird flu makes the jump. Thank you, stupendous Biff Tracer. That is a great
that kid
that's a great point.
That's right. That kid has bird flu in our EADS 47. Yeah.
Or the kids, he's got special powers.
Special powers. Bird poo poo will make you die. So
Yes.
watch out.
I remember one time I had a roommate in college, and he just came in the door, and he's like, "Look what I found outside," and it was like a clump of feathers. And I was like, "Get that out of the house."
Well, how old were you?
It's college.
What?
Yeah, and he's just like, "Look what I found." And I was like, "You go wash your hands.
Wash your hands, you
Get that out of my
idiot.
home and go wash your hands." He's definitely Polish.
Right. I've picked up things that I shouldn't have just because I do before I think.
Yeah.
I've definitely picked up a bottle of alcohol on the road. I picked up a cactus.
Yeah,
And,
cactus is the wrong thing to pick up.
You know, because
You learned that young.
I learned it when I was 35.
Ooh, if and 9 legs, if and 9 legs, if and 9 legs. Only a witch hunter would say witches are untrustworthy.
That's right, Eddie.
That's right. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Let me. So what do you got? What's your next one?
This is just a fun guy. You know, hanging out. I want to hang out with him in this weird warehouse. I noticed my Twitter algorithm, not Twitter, TikTok. So many apps. My algorithm. I saw this one video of this guy that had all these like weird videos, and then now my whole algorithm is weird videos. I like it though, and this is one of those videos.
I mean, this is awesome.
He's vibing.
I'm vibing.
I bet he makes some good lentils, you know?
Oh, yeah. Where is he?
Just at my mom's house.
I like the floor piano. That's very nice. Wow, that's great. That's a good little find there, Amber.
Yeah, you know, a thing I like with Gen Alpha is I find that their humor is very absurdist, and I think we're in good hands for the future.
It's like they're all ADHD or something.
Probably.
Lentils and sun tea, Alex, that guy's. Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is a time in the show where I like to remind you that, you know, the show's a free show. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, please do. We appreciated you over here. I imagine that most of you people watching already subscribe to LPN TV, which I give you a big thank you. But if you got Amazon Prime, the sub is free. You get 1 free sub a month. Please think about giving it to the Last Podcast Network, LPN TV. Thank you guys for your subs in advance. I love you very much. All right, my second video is
more animals, yeah.
More animals. All mine are all animals. Friends, humans. That's the theme today.
What's the opposite of animals? Machines?
Yeah,
Should I
sure,
bring in
yeah.
next week? You bring in next time. You bring in animals. I bring in machines.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I guess machines are the opposite of animals,
Yeah.
or humans. Are humans the opposite of
We
animals?
are an animal, and we'll do
That's a
a
good
who
point.
would win, a robot or a fox.
What about a rock? How would a rock be the opposite of an animal?
I don't think a rock is a machine because a machine has to serve a purpose. A rock can be a tool if used in a hands, and a tool is only a tool when it's used. So
Yeah.
a hammer can sit there and it's not a tool.
Okay.
I'm making this up.
It's paperweight if you use it a different way.
That's right. Penny Lane 086. Look at all these subs they gift.
Thank
Whoa.
you. Love you, Penny. Love you, baby. Big Cheese Boy 1 just subscribed. Thank you very much, Big Cheese Boy 1. Demon Lemonick. I found Rodney Dangerfield's fucking book on the sidewalk with the spine half rat-eaten, picked it up, bound it with duct tape, and kept it. Even his book got no respect till you found it. I read that book, Foreword by Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
because he
meant
used to
for that
take him
book.
on the road. It's a great book. Please read it. I loved it so much. All right. So my second animal video is a man who has become friends with an otter. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's a normal otter.
How would it be in the gutter?
Just kids when we fell in love.
Look at this. He gave it a fish one day, which is, you shouldn't do that.
No?
No. But now look. No, they love each other. Every time each other, he always comes and says hi.
Oh.
No, his feet got a bucket of fish. Otter's having a great time. He's laying on his sandal. They love each other. Look at this, crawling up the leg.
Oh. It's
Yeah,
a puppy.
he's in the car now.
It's a wet puppy.
Oh, baby. I love you.
I would love an otter as a pet.
Give me a tiny crab.
Oh.
This is where all you can eat shrimp's going.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I would love to play with that baby. That's a little wet. Oh, you're wet. Oh. With big mouth. That's scary, big mouth. Otter fuck you up, by the way.
Really?
Just so you know. Yeah, it'll rip you to shreds. They're powerful.
Now I could fight 5 of them.
You know what? You'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd be surprised. That guy, that otter is a smart businessman, Alex, that guy says. Yeah,
Right.
he is. Yeah, no, otter is a term for a small gay man.
Oh, it's weird how you thought of that before I did.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, you know, I learned. I'm in the streets.
You're in the streets.
I know what these people are fucking talking about.
Oh, we never found out about the race car bed with the pole.
Oh, yeah.
Would
yeah,
people
yeah,
buy
yeah.
it?
No, I don't think we did the poll.
I thought I saw it. No.
No.
Well, it's
Oh,
done.
we did the poll. It was 52% yes.
Whoa!
Yes, ding, ding, ding.
Hell yeah. Ding, ding.
Otter is between a twink and a bear. Yes, gloomy ghost.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
I think you're a bear.
I'm definitely a bear. There's no question about it. I'm slowly turning into one.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there in the stream, catching salmon, fucking licking it, throwing it to little bears. It's great.
It's great.
Didn't Marcus call himself an otter once, a long time ago? Yes.
I think Marcus would be an otter, yeah.
Of course he's an otter.
What would Henry be?
Henry, he's a cub.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a little bear. He's a baby bear. Yeah, he's a little cub. Either that or just a fucking fat dog.
No, you said it, I mean.
That's right.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Cub for sure. Yes, Distal 553. Do women go into this, or women are already objectified as it is?
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
Need
They don't.
this.
They don't do it. But I don't think we need. I need to sit here and think of names for lesbians. I think that's
Mateo
a
Lane.
bad.
That's a bad thing. Mateo Lane says Ed would clean up at a bear bar. Yes, because he came on our show before he
Yeah.
got wildly famous.
Yes, yeah. No, I would if I've spent time in gay bars, and it's always a cheap night.
Ren 9300 says Amber is not allowed to have guns. You know what? I agree. I shouldn't. But we did an episode today, Ed and I, earlier about the Great Outdoors. It's coming out next Friday for the Brighter Side Main show.
Yeah.
And I said I want to go camping solo. I should probably bring a gun with me. And that's just we got to whoa.
Yeah, and I don't think you should. I barely think you should bring a pocket knife. But look at this.
What's that?
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear, cutie.
Yeah. I'm wearing a bear. Of course I'm a bear. Look at this shit. Oh, we got one. The Glow After Party. River otters are territorial as fuck. I know. Our friend accidentally canoed by one's nest, and the otter flipped her canoe
What?
and bit the fuck out of her, and she had to get a ton of stitches. Yes. Otters are very dangerous.
I didn't know this. I thought they were friendly.
They are adorable, and they look friendly, and then they'll just rip your fingers off. But you give it fish, you make a friend for life.
Wow, who would have known? So much I gotta know before I go camping.
Mm-hmm.
That otters can eat me. What if I died from a bunch of otters and no one ever found my body?
I mean, they'd find you. They're not going to finish you.
I'm too much meat.
Yeah. But maybe a beaver will make a dam out of your bones.
Yeah, that I would like.
Let's stop some water.
Burial.
You got one more, right?
Yeah, this is a fun one. I forget what I sent in, but it's gonna be fun.
One of my homies passed away. His name is Nug. One of his things was he wanted his ashes to be put in a Faygo bottle and to be launched while ICP was playing. Fun fact, when you put human ashes in a Faygo bottle, it acts like Mentos. Yeah.
Is that a fun fact?
That is a fun fact.
I think it's a fact. I think it's a regular ass fact.
I like it. I like juggalos. Put me on the record of saying juggalos are pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I know you do. But that, that's. So you watch that, and you're like, these guys are cool?
Yes.
I do, R.I.P. Nug.
People are saying F. Maybe I'd pick the wrong videos for this Brighter Side episode.
Is F bad?
Yeah, fail.
No.
No?
No, it's
F for respects.
Yes, respect.
F for respects.
Look at that.
Yes, pay my respects.
Yes, shout out to Nug. They should have smoked them.
Shout out to
themselves.
Nug, yeah.
I'm glad. The thing is, if you put a bunch of human ashes into a Faygo bottle that you're supposed to launch, so now we know, do it right when you're tossing it. Mm-hmm. Or pour half the Faygo out, throw some human ashes in there, and then throw it. Or empty the entire bottle, fill the ashes in there, and then maybe just some water and some orange, food dye. Everyone thinks it's that, and then you can still throw that.
Ed, you are a scientist.
Or you could do it like LeBron. He takes it.
In a helicopter?
No.
Die
That's
in a
Kobe.
helicopter?
That's Kobe.
Oh.
That's Kobe. LeBron's still alive and playing. He's just made the playoffs. But he does the thing where he takes the dye and throw it in the air. You get ready for the game, you throw it in the air. Yes.
Fun. Ed's a scientist. He knows how to do this. R.I.P. Nugs. This is for you, buddy.
To Nug.
To Nug. Oh, bud.
All right. All this bear talk has made me hungry.
I'm hungry too, actually.
Kelly hit it. Look at this.
It's so polite.
A full fish. And that's the thing. Russia gets a lot of shit, but they are so good to bears.
Yeah.
They're just buddies with bears over there. It's a weird culture. It's the only thing I think we can learn from them. Wallace boy, I feel like throwing human ashes in a crowd is illegal. Yeah, well, maybe. Who knows?
Who cares?
Who knows what you know, bro?
Nugs would have loved it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do it, though. Euphoria Burgers. Ashes are commonly thrown into the rivers of Disneyland, like Pirates of the Caribbean, and they have workers actively look for those who do that. The workers call it a code grandma when it's happening. It's not a code grandma. You're so close. It's a code... It's named after the vacuum they use to clean it
Dyson?
up. It's a special kind of vacuum, and the most of the places where the ashes are dumped are in the Haunted Mansion. But the thing is, it's fruitless because they clean it every night.
Seems like code A.
Code A?
Yeah.
Code.
Ashes.
Oh, okay. Code A for ashes. I think that's also wrong. By
I
the
like
way.
code grandma.
Code
I'm sticking with
grandma?
code.
What?
HEPA cleanup?
HEPA cleanup. That's it, because it's a HEPA vacuum. That's what it is. Thank you very much, chat. You guys are there for me. Yeah, it's a HEPA cleanup. But also you get banned for life if you get caught. And they're watching every step you take when you're in there.
Yeah, you can't do illegal stuff in Disney.
Yeah. So you don't fuck around with that shit. You know, you'll get in trouble and you'll never be allowed back. If Amber, you could toss some of my ashes there since you don't like going anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're never allowed back at Disney World. Oh no.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Then you could toss some of my ashes there. See me? Everyone's always like, "Oh, I want my ashes there." I want my ashes everywhere. I think put them everywhere, all over the world. You know, someone going to fucking
Scotland.
Yeah,
India.
Scotland. Throw them there. I never been before. Let's see what happens.
You know what I want to do is I want to do one of those suits where you turn into mushrooms.
Ooh.
Like I want an eco burial where I like go into the ground and I
like
just
that.
get it all good and mushy up in here.
I think that's awesome. I think that's really nice. But yeah, I'm not going to be spread though because I've already talked about this enough times. I'm going to the bodies exhibit. You want to visit me? $39.99. That's how much it costs.
But
All
it
right?
goes to the kids in need.
That's right. Ooh, everywhere but Des Moines for me, please. Bumbles Bounce. All right.
We all know no Des Moines.
No Des Moines for Bumble Bounce. This is why we need to put our real names. You know, screen names. I don't know who the fuck you are, Bumble Bounce. You know, Jerry Falwell. No, that's where'd that name come from? I'm so mad at myself. Here, look at the snake.
Jerry Falwell? Oh, because you thought of the name.
I thought of the name, and I just thought it was a name that came to my head out of nowhere.
I mean, he is a mega preacher, so I can see why it's in your head. He gets in everybody's heads and he asks for money.
I'm mad at myself.
I have never screamed at a TV so loud that when I was in a hotel and they had Jerry Falwell saying that a woman was dying of cancer and she gave up her money that she was going to spend to the doctor to give to the church and she got healed. And she got healed. Lord is good. I was like, fuck you. She needs medicine.
It is true. They need medicine.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So, Anko 1986. From my limited acrylic knowledge, the bear's named Tom. Cool. Normal name for a
this
Russian.
bear, the one that
the bear we just saw, who he's eating great.
So he's a famous bear.
The famous bear named Tom. All right. Did you hear about the woman who put her ex's ashes in a metal butt plug? I think that's great.
Great.
Yeah, distal 553.
Good for
I
her.
prefer, Julie wants to do that. I think that's great. I think a dildo would probably be better. But but if she wants a butt plug, she wants a butt plug. Now, who am I?
Who am I?
I give her anything she wants. All right. We're going to get to the gripes in a second. We got one more segment here before we get to the gripes.
I also have a question
Yeah,
about
whatever you need.
heaven and relationships. So my mom and dad were married for like 50 years or whatever.
Okay.
And then my dad died. My mom remarried. Now they're much older. What if they died? So they all wind up in heaven. Are they going to have threesomes in heaven? Is my dad going to be like, who the fuck is this guy?
He could have found some angel up there.
He could have an angel. Like, I don't know.
He
I don't
could
know.
have someone up there already. Then they have a little community.
I just wish someone could die and come back and tell me what it's like that isn't full of shit, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You guys let us know if there's any takers.
I know.
Oh, Retrocaster just subscribed.
Retro.
Thank you
Heaven
very
is
much.
different every day. Penny Lane 086. You're right. Different every day.
Peace. All right, so we put your gripes down there. We'll get to them when we get right after this. I see a couple hanging out in the bottom of the chat. I need like 3 or 4 more. You know, it could be anything. Are you mad about the new Naked Gun movie being made?
There's a Naked Gun movie?
Actually, I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest with you. At first, when I heard about it, I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah.
But then it seems like everyone involved. It kind of seems like the right grouping of humans.
Who's involved?
It's going to be Liam Neeson is going to play Leslie
still
Nielsen.
alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, but you need an older dramatic actor.
Yes.
You know, to play the lead.
He'd be great.
I think he'd be a good Frank Drebin. I know he's controversial or whatever, but I think he's perfect for this. And then the Priscilla Presley part, Pam Anderson.
Yes.
I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be good. And then it's the Lonely Island guys.
They're hilarious.
And then the people who made another funny movie recently. I can't remember now because my brain started to fart. Gloomy Ghost, what's up? How you doing? Ren 9300, Eddie got me to a UNH Funkadelic concert. Everyone was 60 and up and teens. Thank you. Was that the one where Danny did the whole? Danny hosted it, and they did the. It's online. You can watch it again. Danny Bedrosian, our good buddy, the first guest ever on Brighter Side.
Yeah.
He just finished the P-Funk book. We had him on to talk about it on this, and he's doing a college tour, and they went to UNH with just a couple members of P-Funk, and they go through the history of P-Funk, starting in the 50s, going all the way to the 2012s or something like that.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it was like an hour-and-a-half concert, and Danny hosted the whole thing. George let Danny take the lead. It was really fucking cool.
That's great.
So if you were at that concert, Red 9300, fucking rock and roll. I watched it on YouTube. It blew my mind. I'm working on a project with Danny right now that isn't done by any means, and hopefully it'll come out next year. But I recently went to Tallahassee and recorded with him for a week, so get ready for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. 2025, baby.
I love it. There's a video of Kamala Harris I almost used for today's thing, but I didn't. But she's like asking the crowd, like, Funkadelic, Parliament Funkadelic. Anybody? She like made a reference and it was silent. She's like, does anybody know what Parliament Funkadelic is? Who they are? And it was silent. She's like, okay, so we have a lot of learning to do.
Yes, she's right.
A lot of learning. And she's like, Bootsy Collins. Anyone know Bootsy Collins? And it was dead quiet. She's like, okay, we need to open up the schools. We have a lot of learning to do.
Do I like Kamala Harris now? Is that what just happened? Good work, Amber. It took years for me to like her.
You might like her.
Let's hang.
Let's hang,
Miss Harris. I got some shit for you coming down. Bite. All right. So
you actually probably could hang with her if you're working on a Parliament Funkadelic situation with Danny. You could have an opportunity to meet the Vice President of the United States of America.
Well, by the time we're done, I'm sure she'll be president because who knows how long our boy's going to last. All right. So I wrote here. I just thought it'd be nice. It's the brighter side, and I thought that it'd be nice if Amber and I just talked about one way that we inspire each other. Now, this is, to me, a really awkward thing to do with someone you're very close with.
Right.
And I want to break that awkwardness. I think none of us tell each other why we like each other and why we want to hang out with each other enough as friends. Not just you and me, I think society. And I think it could be off-putting in a way to get a really good compliment sometimes. And so I just think I want to normalize it a little more. And so here I go. I'm going to go, this is how you inspired me this week, Amber.
Okay.
You are taking major strides to improve your mental health, and I am very impressed. You love social media. You're not a TV person. You don't enjoy it. You think I know you don't because I try to talk to you about stuff and you don't know what I'm talking about usually. Right. And that's not a diss. It's just a fact. And I think now, because a lot of YouTube and TikTok and Twitter was like one of your main sources of entertainment. And then tell me what was your last week's numbers?
14 minutes a day.
How How the fuck does anyone do that? I'm like 3 hours, and I think I'm fine. 14 minutes a day? I'm so impressed, Amber. And you know what? You do seem happier. You do seem to be in a better place. And I'm very impressed by you right now. And I think you got rid of your Twitter. Know what's been going on over here? I've been writing these. I help write the social media posts for the Brighter Side, and I write every week I write the Twitter one, and I write the Instagram one. I've been off Twitter for a while, and so I hop on the Brighter Side Twitter. I'm like, I'll go retweet some of these old ones, get the traction moving, and then I realized that no one's posted any of them because Last Podcast Network stopped tweeting. And no one told me, and I've just been writing these tweets for months. And they've just been going to nowhere. Let me know. But I'm impressed by you, and I'm very happy about the strides you're taking to make yourself a better person.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yes.
We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, I think it's doing great.
Well, thank you so much. I would say the way you inspire me is you're really good at checking up on people. You're really good at calling, checking up, making sure everybody's okay. You know how to sense the temperature of the room. You even call people from high school and college and ask how you doing. What'd you say, one person a month from your past?
One a week.
One a week.
But I missed a birthday last week.
That's okay.
It was a child. They remember more. I'll have to send it money.
They won't remember.
I'm going to send it money. It'll be fine.
They won't remember. But you take care of people. You remember things about people, and you initiate contact. That's definitely something I don't do. I'm always like, I wonder how they're doing. I hope they're okay. And then I forget. I should do like you and then reach out, give them a phone call, give them a text, say, how you doing? I'm here. Want to chat?
It feels good to catch up with old people, and they always appreciate it. You always every time I call somebody, and they're like, "What's going on? What happened?" And I'm like, just saying hi." They're always so shocked.
Yeah.
That someone just wants to say hello and nothing else.
Just want to say hello and not ask me for money?
I think y'all should do that more often. It's good for whenever you do have to ask for money. You can remember that time I checked in on you and talked to you for an hour about your problems. Send it over.
That's good. Good job, Eddie.
Drug username just to subscribe. Thank you, drug username.
I like that.
All right, you want to get to some of these gripes?
Let's get to them.
All right, Wallace Boy, gripe. Recently had an ex block my number after I thought we were on good terms. Hurts to be treated that way after 2.5 years together. Okay.
You know what? Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him out. And sorry.
No, you go ahead. No, I like this. You're in the middle of a thought.
An ex is an ex for a reason. There should be a period of time where you're not friends. You can be friendly, but once you're broken up, to be still chatting and whatever, it's fucking done. It's done. It's done. Block the number. Go on. Go get fucked somewhere else. Go to the park. Go get brunch. They're gone.
All right. Also, I'm not trying to give you wishful hopes or anything like that, but sometimes maybe it hurts them too. It goes both ways, and maybe they didn't want to call you, and so they blocked your number that way.
Yeah.
You got to think about it that way. So maybe you were on good terms, but they're trying to move forward, and it's just an easier way to do that. Recently, I had an ex hit me up, and it was a weird thing. It was nice, though. They sent me a long message about how they're happy, both of us are in a much better place now, and the breakup was a good thing. And then, because we also have a decent relationship, we don't talk all the time, but no one hates each other, But it's it was nice that 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, or wherever long it's fucking been, we can sit there and recognize, we should have broke up, and it's a better place now. And then, so you'll get there with that. Just stay at peace and be cool, man, and move on. Please move on, because that's the only thing you could do to help you and your ex. If you care about them enough, you will move on.
Go to a bar, get a little drunk, pick up somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, having sex with somebody, you move on fast, which is terrible advice, but not really.
Yeah, you go. It depends. It depends. And that's only if you're having sex with someone wearing an adult diaper. Depends. Meow Masita. My gripe is I got laid off. Oh, laid off. No, I was so excited. I was like, why are you griping about that? And then I saw the off. You got laid off now. I'm unemployed.
Oh, so you're catching on. Are you still getting unemployment, Meow Masita?
Well, they just got laid off. So you're going to have to go get unemployment, which is kind of cool, And then, it happens. I think I've been laid off twice, and I'm a great worker. And so it just happens to anybody. You can't take it personally.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Everybody's getting laid off right now.
A lot of times, if you're a really good worker, and sometimes you get laid off because of that, because you're making slightly more than someone else. And so you got to think about that as well. I'd say take a week if you can.
File for unemployment immediately.
Yeah, and then just chill for a second. Enjoy, catch up on a show you haven't been able to catch up on or something like that. Go do something. Maybe head out of town if you got a friend out of town.
Yeah.
Take your cat with you and fucking go visit a friend for a weekend. That could be nice. Now's the time to do it. Nice, cheap trip.
Cheap trip. Do something that you've always wanted to do, but you had work. Like, did you always want to go to the park on a Tuesday at noon?
This is the week.
This is the week?
This is the week.
Make sure it's cheap, though.
Yeah, and then you take a week, and then you hit the ground running.
Right.
And then you start looking, and you start fighting, and then check back in with us and let us know when you get a job. You're very cool and level-headed. You've been on here a lot before. I recognize your name. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Very smart.
But take some time to relax.
Yeah.
You've earned it. Penny Lane. Oh, and get that unemployment. Get that shit. Penny Lane 086, gripe. This lady keeps bringing her son to flirt with me at work, and because I'm in customer service, I feel trapped, and I'm not allowed to tell him off. You need to tell your boss.
Tell your boss. Also tell the lady, and just be like, hey, I find it a little uncomfortable you're bringing your son here for me. It's I don't know what the brighter side of that is, but definitely.
Yeah, or first of all, tell him you're dating Wallace Boy, and then you can't talk to him anymore like this. You're like, oh, I would love to keep flirting with you.
Yeah.
But I'm recently with somebody, so please keep your flirtations to yourself.
To yourself.
And then help them and be delightful. And then you can still be delightful, but there's no more flirting. And if they keep flirting after that, you start getting cold. And there's nothing they can do about it. And these old ladies love doing that. They love setting you up with people, and like forcing, you're gonna love my nephew.
Because they want the romance. Because that's how they got set up.
Yeah.
They're like, ask your grandmother how she got married. He's like, well, your grandfather just wouldn't stop coming to my house.
Yeah, it's just like, maybe like walk away, like after and they all bow-legged. It's like, oh, sorry, it was a rough, long one last night. Give them one of those. That could help.
Yeah.
Eat, paint, do crime. I could really use a bright side. I'm 34 years old. You're young.
You're young.
And I'm having a hip replacement surgery next month. You're getting old. I have a condition called avascular necrosis. Getting older. It's basically causes the blood flow to the bone to stop. Excessive drinking was the cause. Damn. 1 year sober in June. All right.
Brighter
You're
side
on
is
the
you're
track.
sober.
Yeah, you're working on this shit.
Do you have compression socks?
Oh
that
my
helps
God.
with blood flow.
I love my compression socks.
They're great. And they have cute ones now. It's 2024. Like, you can get cute compression socks.
Yeah, I think this is great. You know the cause. You have made you might have done some like slight irreversible damage, but not complete irreversible damage.
I don't think any kind of damage is irreversible unless there's like even a limb severed. You can get another one attached. You know what I mean? Your body's still moving.
Look at that brighter side.
You can do it. Eat some vitamins and shit. Get some salmon in you. Like, get that immune system up.
This is going to be a really hard time, and you're going to have a tough time, and you're going to get through this, and it's going to be okay. No matter how bad it gets, it might even get a little worse, but you're going to be okay because you're going to stay positive, and you're going to get through it. All right, and you're going to take this, and you're going to make yourself a better person, a smarter person, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to help someone else who needs you, and give them advice on when they have to get sober.
That's right. Start a cult.
Yes, start a cult. All right. Wow, they're pumping in today. Gloomy Ghost, personal gripe. I've been trying to 2+ weeks to confirm one of our distribution centers had enough stock to send parts to another site. I hadn't heard back a single word, only to find out today that the warehouse manager had already sent all 400,000 parts without any documentation that the other site needs. Now it's holding up other critical projects, and I feel like an asshole.
Well, it's not yours. It's that other warehouse manager that sent off that 400,000 parts without any documentation.
It happens. These kind of things happen, and I don't think you should feel like an asshole. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pass some judgment on you because, I spent a lot of time in the Northeast, and we're a bunch of judgmental people. You call yourself Gloomy Ghost. I feel like that maybe you'd say bad things about yourself. You feel like an asshole. I feel like you shouldn't feel like an asshole. I think you just need feeling like an asshole isn't going to fix the situation.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. You're going to sit there and feel gloomy? No. You figure it out. You know what? And then what you do is you take your new uplifted personality and you try your best to make this person happy, and you know what's going to happen if they don't get happy? They're going to wait, and everything's going to be fine. Okay? You're going to be great. This is okay.
It's not your fault.
It's a big pain in the ass.
You're not in trouble.
I'm sure you might even get like scolded. It's still going to be okay. All right? Just make sure you got to double check everything from now on and stop being so gloomy and don't call yourself an asshole. All right, we're moving on. Carrie Joe, gripe. There's going to be a Farley biopic, and I'm really mad about it. The Amy Winehouse one looks bad too. Amy Winehouse.
That looks bad because they got like the sheen version of Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like rock stars have like a little something peculiar about their face. Like this girl looks too pretty.
Yeah. Well,
Not in
Amy
a
Winehouse,
bad-
she was beautiful.
Amy Winehouse was beautiful, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like too symbiotic or whatever.
You know, and if I can be honest, as far as like Chris Farley and Amy Winehouse go, I don't care. You fucking it's I love Chris Farley. He's one of the major inspirations of my life. I love Amy Winehouse's music. She's unbelievable. But they fucking threw their fucking lives in the trash. It's not an interesting movie to me. So just let's keep. I say. Don't stress out about it. They're going to be bad movies all the time. Oh my God, there was a really bad John Belushi movie made in like 1985 called Wired. Yeah, it was fucking awful and disgraceful. You know, these things happen. Just don't go. You know, I think I think people forget this a lot of time. If something pisses you off, ignore it. Don't even talk about it. It doesn't fucking exist. Send it to obscurity, and then they'll stop doing things like that. And Josh Gad is directing and it's going to be Paul Hauser, the new fat guy who I really like, and I think he'd do a good job. And I like Josh Gad a lot. I just don't think they have it in them to be hardcore like Farley was.
Man, Eddie, who would piss you off the most if they played you in a biopic after you passed?
Jonah Hill.
I wanted to say Jonah Hill, but I didn't want to be mean.
Slime Gang. My gripe is that I'm trying to lose weight and get active again, but man, it is fucking hard.
It's very hard.
Oh my God. All right, we'll get into it in a second. I want it, but it comes to waking up and getting to the gym. I just lose all motivation. Ugh. All right. Here's what you're going to do. All right. I lost a lot of weight recently. I've been, it's not, I lost like 40 pounds. Okay. And I'm hovering on that okay. Here's what you're going to want to do. Change some small things, okay? You got sugar in your coffee? Hit the road, all right? You're eating ice cream at night? Fucking see you later, okay? And another thing I want you to do, if something's a mile away, you're not driving, you're walking.
Walk it.
You're walking it, all right? Walking is the most peaceful exercise you can do. If you can hit those 10,000 steps a day, you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to be the strongest dude and get into like beat up every guy at the fucking corner store. You're trying to stay alive. Okay? There's a big difference. So maybe you're pushing yourself a little too hard at the gym. Maybe you're making the gym too much of a difficult thing to do. Maybe if you just go on a bunch of long walks and you start listening to some music, start listening to some of your favorite podcasts, use it as a way. Me and Henry call them our health walks, and you get into what you learn. So you're learning and you're getting into the thing you love rather than you're not even exercising. You're taking it as some time to enjoy something you love. So these long walks are going to save your life. If you want to go to Wendy's,
walk to Wendy's, yeah,
and then earn it. And then once you start losing a little weight, you start getting like, oh, I'm feeling a little froggy. I'm feeling good. Maybe I'm going to want to run today. Maybe I'm going to want to go to the gym today. A lot of people, they start and they go all the way. Ooh, careful. Thank God it was the right arm. But they go all the way.
Oh, it's the left arm? Is that the bad one?
That's the high arm, right? Oh, no, it's like this. We're not doing it.
We're not doing that.
I don't know why.
The gym.
We're talking about the gym.
The gym. So let me lay out your clothes the night before. If you want to get up early, like a couple days a week, I do recommend the walking to go to Wendy's or whatever. But say you want to get up early and go to the gym, lay everything out. So all you have to do, and keep in mind, the hardest part about going to the gym is putting your shoes on.
All right. I love this. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. We're going to fly through these. We got 2 minutes and 4 left. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
If one of these is real intense and we're flying through it, I'm very sorry.
Let's do that for the last one.
Okay. All right. What happened? What's going on here? Oh, okay. All right. A bit dark and a little... Okay, gotcha. All right, great. I was prescribed suppositories for the next 30 days. It sounds like great. You're going to be shitting all the time. Do some reading.
Yeah.
Panic button. Gripes. Found out my brother-in-law committed suicide Sunday morning. That's fucking... dark as hell. I'm so sorry we're speeding through this. Maybe I'll take some time. Monday, my partner came home from work with just the front tire, huh? Hold on. So your brother-in-law committed suicide, and then Monday your partner came home work with just the front tire.
It might be lost in translation somewhere.
Yes.
I will say the brother-in-law committing suicide. At least maybe they are at peace right now.
I don't know.
I don't condone suicide, but
No,
I would say if there is a brighter side.
There is losing someone to suicide is one of the hardest things you can go through, because you start thinking like, is this my fault? Did I have anything to do with this? Why weren't they happy? Amber and I both lost a mutual friend to suicide some years ago, the great Brody Stevens. And one of the things that always drove me crazy about that is he was constantly checking in on me. He's constantly checking in to make sure that I was doing okay, and just to know that he wasn't that whole time, and I never thought to check in on him, really kind of broke my heart. You can't let this beat you up. They made a choice, and unfortunately, it's an awful fucking choice, okay? And you have to let yourself enjoy your life. And the only thing you can do to honor them is to make sure that your life is good and you never get into a situation where you're that sad yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened with the front tire thing, but, get a new one. Ren 9300, my gripe, my mom is a narcissist. That sucks. My grandma has meningitis. That's also sucks and is dying. My aunt, her sister, is really torn up. Not sure. Oh, and my mom said, really drunk, you're going to fuck up my day. But my grandma is dying. All right.
Can you get away from them?
Yeah, you need some time.
Can you go somewhere, even if it's like
or
a
just
walk?
Go hang out with the grandma.
Go hang out with the grandma. I think you also need some alone time.
Yeah.
This is good alone time for you. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's all this crazy shit going on at home, take a long walk. Put on a show.
This is going to sound really stupid.
What?
But this is something that helped me. The first 4 Bruce Springsteen albums, cover to cover. Just do it. Just do it, cover to cover. Take some time. Listen to the words. Pull up the lyrics. And just sit there and let yourself go to another place, an emotional place. And then you can start facing this situation. Your mom is a narcissist, all right? I'm sorry about that.
That's what they said, that I'm not going to do that.
They're not going to do what?
Yeah, to listen. This is Ren.
Ren?
Hi, I'm Ren. Yeah, Ren 9300.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say, sorry, I'm not going to do that.
They're not going to listen to Bruce?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What are you going to do,
Maybe find an album you like.
Yeah,
it's just time to get out. Get out of the house, go on a long walk.
Yeah.
It's time. It's you time. It's selfish time.
It is. You got to be a little bit selfish now, and then just it seems like you love your grandma, and so you need to get some quality time in with them as much as you can. Buy them something, bring them some food they like. If they're not doing well, the doctors usually like them to eat something good, so bring them something they like. Do whatever you can. A photo album.
Go see a movie.
Talk about memories. I remember when I was losing my dad. I just talked about memories with him for a long time, and he really enjoyed that. So I think that's important. Sick squirrel. Gripe after I had to unexpectedly replace my sump pump. The worst. My actual well pump went out, and so now I had no water and had to drop $3,500 to get it replaced. So my financial situation is fucked. Yes.
Well, I say you're going to get your bases covered with this, your pump and everything. I think last time we had a lot of people issues with flooding because there's a lot of rains going on. Once this is fixed, it's fixed.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have to worry about it for a long, long time. It's money that's going to be sucking ass, but at least this big problem is fixed, and then you're moving on to the next thing.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and listening and watching The Brighter Side. Check out our podcast, of course. I'm sure you already do if you're here, but if you aren't and you're just checking out what's on LPN TV, we got The Brighter Side stories every Wednesday, Brighter Side every Friday. Go to EddieTunes.com for all the fucking Eddie Tunes shit. Go to Patreon.com/Amber Smelson to get into what she's putting down. And then what else is going on? What else do we need to talk about? May 9th, Side Stories Live. If you're in LA, go check that out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Anything from you? You got anything?
That's it. I think for my Patreon is I might do a stream where I try to hook up my sewing machine.
I think that's a good idea.
I think I'm just going to do. Is that something people would watch?
Well, if
where
you
I'm like
also,
fumbling.
if you're good at sewing machines, make sure you tune in whenever Amber does her stream. Sorry if our answers to some of your gripes weren't what you wanted. Everyone's going through a lot right now, and I really want you all to stay positive and do everything you can. It's so hard to do in dark times, and we love you and love your neighbor. If people are throwing shit at you, you fucking, especially if there's people that you're related to or people that you're friends with, you sit there and you try to work through it the best you can, as long as you can.
And you know what pisses haters off the most? If you're just like, hey, I hope you have a good day.
Yeah,
they
love.
hate that.
They hate it
so much.
They really do. Say thank you and shit.
Hey, thanks. Hope you have a good time, man.
Kill them with kindness, man. I do that all the goddamn time. Thank you for all your subs tonight. Penny Lane 086 gifted a bunch. Thank you. Big Cheese Boy 1, Retrocraster, Gloomy Ghost. Sorry I've made fun of your name. I fucking love you. And Drug Username. You're good.
Love
this
you
is
guys.
It. Thank you for tuning into the brighter side. Be good to yourselves. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
That's okay, man.